Microphone check, microphone check.
Yes,
Ladies
sir.
and gentlemen, this is an episode of Point Proven. I go by the name of Rello, that's R-E-L-L-O.
4 times the genius, man. Forerunner.com. If you're going to run the world, man.
And today we have a special guest in the building. We have a North High native.
Yeah.
We have a Wichita born and raised.
Yeah.
We have
Northeast representative.
Northeast representative SkinnyChipYatted.
SkinnyChipYatted. I go by.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man.
You just living life?
Yes, sir.
So you just opened up a barbershop here in the city. How was that and everything?
Well, barbershop is going on like year 4 now, man.
Year 4.
Yeah, year 4 for sure.
So it's well established now.
Yeah, absolutely. And about to start trying to brand it more, get it, more known in some aspects. So we'll be having a re-grand opening probably within the next couple months. So if y'all got time, y'all should come out to it as well.
Go ahead and plug it. Go ahead.
Midwest Blends, your city's finest barbershop, man. We do all styles of cuts, all strands of hair. It doesn't matter, man. We take care of it all. So come see us. Greatly appreciate it, man. And we got beauticians and stuff on the way too. And
so it's about to be the spot there.
It's going to be the spot. So y'all better head jump in now. Go ahead and figure out who you want to get cut. You know, and get personal with the barber and shit. Go ahead and get on. But
we got chairs available too. I'm plugging.
Plug it, bro.
Put it on.
We got
hey,
chairs
so all you
available.
barbers out there, I actually know a barber that need to be possibly getting put on.
Tell me, get in contact with me.
Yeah, it's
Get in contact
definitely
with
work.
me.
Hey, he trying to put on for the city. He just trying to do what he do. I ain't mad at you. So, bro, you got a lot going on. Started off great football career. Started off at North High, then you went on to Troy.
Yeah.
Then you went on and got on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Correct.
So how was the journey like going from, Wichita, in the city to, to a bigger school and then now under the big lights for real?
Man, it was kind of crazy. Leaving North, obviously, the culture there, getting to Butler, for the first time experiencing out-of-state guys or people from other states, you know what I mean? So to be able to put all us under, the same roof, different cultures, we're from Kansas, so they feel like they got a better beat on us, and, we're, our background and our upbringing, and all we get to do is hear about stories and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that was kind of crazy, Then it flip-flopped. Because then after I left Butler, I went to Alabama. So now I'm the out-of-stater. Don't nobody know Kansas. You know what I mean? So now everybody's trying to figure out who I am.
You got something
know what I mean? Exactly.
For real.
And now I kind of got a beat on them. Like, oh, you grew up here. Like, I live here, so I kind of know what it's like. You know what I mean? So it was kind of funny in ways when it comes to that. But just the process itself, man, it was just a blessing. And, Tampa gave me an opportunity, the door opened, man. I hit the ground running.
That's real.
That's dope. So was football your first love? Or?
Hell no. I'm
Basketball,
a hooper. I'm a hooper.
You
man.
sure?
Y'all figured out.
Nah, you know what? I saw you at the charity game.
And who won the game?
Oh, yeah. What he had to do.
Yeah, the last 5 points of the game, me and Smooth went crazy. Shout out to my nigga Smooth, man.
Shout out Smooth.
I'm back on my shit today, too.
Hey.
For sure.
That's what's up. So you was really a hooper.
Yeah.
And just football was just what
Football just worked out.
Worked out.
It was like a funny transition. It was like I quit football sophomore year for like 3 days. You know what I mean?
3 days.
Yeah, for sure. Like I ain't done
that's
it
a
the
quit though
yeah,
in his mind.
Hey, I quit.
And this is after my freshman year. I had started playing JV and shit. I had gave Derby 28. It wasn't shit you could tell me my freshman year.
Yeah.
And my sophomore year rolled around. I'm like, man, I'm hooping. I'm only strictly hooping. And my uncle pulled up on me like, nah, you gonna keep playing football.
Yeah.
And at that point in time,
Great
it was
advice,
kinda,
huh?
yeah, for sure. And I thank you for that. But at that time, it's kind of when it crossroaded. You know what I mean? To where then I started making more plays on the football field, and basketball started becoming less of a priority. You know what I mean? And then but I played all 3 in high school. I played football, basketball, and ran track. So I stayed busy. You know what I mean? So it really didn't matter.
And you in mad good shape.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have to have a very competitive.
I'm an athlete.
As an athlete,
and I'm a
for real.
competitor. I'm a competitor first, and then it just so happened that I'm an athlete. So now I'm going to use them competitive juices in athleticism type of ways.
Hey, you such a hard worker, but then not only are you a hard worker, you have 2 younger brothers that are hard workers as well. How proud is it for you to see them working as hard as you and doing all the things that they're doing?
Extremely proud. You know what I mean?
And go ahead and plug also what they got going on.
Yeah, for sure. Cameron. Cameron is up in New York, man. He's the senior producer at Complex. He started out intern, you know what I mean? He moved to New York flat broke on a dream. You know what I mean? And
that's how you gotta do it.
And that's kind of how we all started. You know what I mean? Like my entire
hard.
family. You know what I mean? Like it's a nonstop grind. It's hard sometimes because we don't get to see each other like we want to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, it's for a bigger goal. You know what I mean? Like we dreaming big. You know, to where we all live in the same house. You know what I mean? To where it's Jay-Z, Beyonce, both sides of the family. Your second cousins is living in the house with y'all. You know what I mean? So it's definitely
you ain't gonna stop till you get there.
Yeah, exactly, and it's definitely for a bigger cause, man. But I couldn't be more pleased with his work ethic, man. Him graduating from KU and just continuing to keep climbing that ladder is the blessing. And y'all know Chaz, man. You know he was an athlete as well.
What up, fat boy?
He was an athlete as well, man, and he just, you know what I mean, started trying to hit that maturity level, you know what I mean, where he's starting to be on his own, starting to fill out, and, you know, fall into his own.
He's got the clothing and stuff going on.
Yeah, he's doing the clothing. He's doing all the Twisted Teeth Thief clothing.
Okay, so that's his clothing.
Yeah, well, it started. It was mine, but it's ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? That's for sure. And that's that's little bro. So him and my partner Rodney, they kind of running the clothing side of it right now.
You saw the passion and the drive in, and you was like, I see you want it.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
You know, do what you do.
Everybody on our team gonna earn their way, man. And that's just how we rock. You know what I mean? Why? You know, we call it a team for a reason. Everybody gonna have to pull their weight from somewhere.
Most words.
You know what I mean?
So are you the oldest out of?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I'm the oldest. Yeah, 3 boys.
Shit, well, congrats, man. You done molded some monsters.
Man, for real, how proud is Moms, man?
Gotta be.
She's gotta be.
Gotta be.
I don't think we'll ever be able to describe, how she probably feels inside, but it's a good feeling, man. Just trying to do right for her. Just trying to retire. That's the goal, man. You know what I mean? I got 7 out of it, but I got 7 the hard way. And we definitely made steps. You know what I mean? But we dreaming way bigger, man. The Mac family is definitely on our way. And we are extremely blessed and humbled to say that, man.
God is good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We ready to rock, man.
Let me ask you this. When did music come into the picture? Because it sounded like you was already busy with your 2 younger brothers. You got basketball, football, and track.
Yeah.
Where did you find the time for music?
Talent shows, you know what I mean? It was high school.
Oh, so you was that nigga in high school.
Yeah, absolutely. And I participated in everything. You know what I mean? When they said they needed somebody for the prep rally to do balloon bust and shaving cream, I'm all right, I'll do it. You know what I mean? That's just been me. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in the pageants, you know what I mean? We did Mr. Redskin. It's kind of where you dress up like a girl, all right, whatever. But it was more like, it was more urban than what, you know what I mean, to what, what it was. And so you got the chance to just come out there and just, put on a nice little show and just have some fun.
Man,
amongst your peers.
Yeah.
And that's just, that's just kind of how I've always been. So entertainment, I look at it, is what I get out of it.
You were born entertainer then.
Yeah. And that's what I look at football as well. You know what I mean? Like, when I went out there, I got a chance to express who I was.
Yeah.
Regardless of size, speed, height. You know what I mean? Like, when I make a play, I get to... You know what I mean? Or whatever my is gonna be, I get to express myself. You know what I mean?
Even if it's an illegal play?
Even if it's illegal play. You know what I mean?
He's salty.
But like I said,
he's salty.
And I'm still salty about that 23 racks.
Okay, so
wait, hold on. How much?
23.
23
that was a game check.
Damn.
Yeah, I got suspended without pay, But
was he clean?
Yeah, it was clean. He threw a pick. You know what I mean?
Y'all trying to return it.
We trying to return it. And he turned into a defender. I turned into a wide receiver.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, man, it's gladiators. You know what I mean? And I'm not.
And it wasn't even a hard hit. Like, you wasn't like helmet, like the helmet series.
Yeah, but man, I'm cool with Matt. You know what I mean? We squashed that. Every time after the games, we ain't never. He wasn't no bad blood, man. We both was rookies.
I showed
in our second football game.
Shout out to Matt, man, because I'm not from Atlanta, man. But
I showed him the video and he wanted to cancel the interview.
Yeah, right.
So, coming up, who were some of your influences in the music game?
Music game.
Who were you listening to before the game?
When I start really paying attention to hip hop, that's when like Death Row is running. You know what I mean? That's when my daddy started bumping music. And we hearing the diss tracks. This is 90. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? This is 94, 93, 94, 95. I'm probably 8, 9, you know what I mean? So I'm listening, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what rap is, all right, cool. And then, like, we had cats, like, I remember, like, 6th grade was when Master P, when like, Make 'Em Say, that dropped. You know what I mean? That's about the same time Usher came up. You know what I mean? Usher came with Let It Burn. Well, not Let It Burn, My Way. You know what I mean? So these are the type of songs and artists that are, starting to develop. And then by the time I got to school, Wayne was running everything by high school, college. You know
Mixtapes, everything.
Mixtapes, all of that. And of course, the East Coast with Cassidy and Freeway and you know, they had their run and stuff like too. And Mike Jones, you know what I mean? All the whole Southern music fucking movement. You know what I mean? Excuse me, I don't know fucking cuss.
Oh yeah, you good.
Yeah,
you good.
Yeah, but the whole fucking movement, man. All the South music, you know what I mean? And we in the middle, so we got all that shit. Twister, you know what I mean?
We get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. So what's your biggest influence then when it comes to the coast? You got the North, you know, you got rock, and then you got Cash Money, you got No Limit, and then you got Death Row and not Shady, fucking Interscope.
I say I'm a mix of a lot. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I come off or I sound West Coast on the beat. People are like, oh man, you sound like you from Cali. I'm like, nah, I'm not from Cali, I'm from Kansas.
Yeah.
And then it's sometimes where I feel that slow swanger Houston. You know what I mean? I feel that vibe because I lived that life. You know what I mean? I bumped that music to school several times. You know what I mean? Fat Tum, everybody, Tum Tum, all the people. You know what I mean? And like I said, Twister was the first one that introduced me to that smooth ass rap to the women, but it was on some fast player shit. You know what I mean? So that's why.
Was it during Do or Die or after Do or Die?
It had to be during.
Yeah, it's gonna be during. You know what I mean? Because that's when all that was coming with that smooth. You know what I mean? Where it sounded good. Like, oh, okay, it's cool to sound like this on there. You know what I mean? To ride the beat a little bit more.
Ride the shit out that beat.
Ride it. You know what I mean? And of course, you know what I mean. Atlanta's always been influential. You know what I mean? We can't forget them.
Man.
I mean, it's been music from everywhere, man. I can't just be like, oh, it was that. It was a lot. You know what I mean? And they got to express themselves, and I'm like, well, shit, I want to express myself. So here I am, entertaining.
Atlanta went on a wave, and they just been going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching this one interview with 50 and I forgot who it was, but like they was talking about who killed New York hip hop, and I mean they was trying to blame it on 50. So I came to the conclusion that it was Wayne.
Wayne did go up to New York and they tried to arrest him or some shit, and he was like, "I'll never come back to this motherfucker again."
Yeah,
I think 50 made it hot again.
But 50 came in and he basically 50 was headshot everybody
but that's who
in that
50
motherfucker.
is. He still headshot niggas, and he ain't even rapping no more.
Get the strap, man.
Yeah, that's who 50 is, and that's what people respected him for. You know what I mean? Like, rather than not.
Came in, took Ja Rule out.
Took him out. And still petty to this day with him.
Came in, was beefing with Hov, was beefing with Jada and Styles, was beefing with Cam.
He was trolling before 6ix9ine, man.
And that's why 50
that's
said
why him and
6ix9ine is his son.
right now.
That's why he say 6ix9ine is his son.
Yeah.
Because it's just like him.
Same people.
Now, speaking of this conversation, in 2018, you faced like a lot of people and a lot of artists, you know, doing certain shit for clout and shit like that. Yeah. You know, what's your thoughts on that? Like, why like these kids doing all this dumb shit?
You gotta be original, man.
That's easy for us to say. You know what I mean? We grew up in an original environment. You know what I mean? And then for some, it wasn't original. The people that grew up in the 60s and 70s was like, oh my God, you guys have internet at school? You know what I mean? Like, and now we went from that to you got internet on your phone. Just 10-year-olds walking around with the net in their hand. You know what I mean? You got the world in your hand. Yeah. You know what I mean? My daughter...
Like it's nothing.
Gonna use Siri, you know what I mean? Like, she understands that she can talk to Siri if she don't, you know what I mean? So,
I watch YouTube. I want to watch YouTube.
Man,
we just in a different era, man. It's just
well, they going out of line on certain stuff. Like nowadays, you can't even tell what's real, what's fake. You know what I'm saying? Because
those lines are too blurred.
Yeah,
that's why parenting is at an all-time high. Because it's not a bad thing. Because you know what I mean. You get to experience things that you probably wouldn't have got to experience otherwise if it wasn't for your phone. You know what I mean? Like some of us wouldn't even know what Jamaica looked like, or some of us wouldn't even, or just an idea of what it looks like through a phone. You know what I mean? So it's good in some
history.
Yeah.
Learn more history than what they teaching us inside these schools.
Exactly, and just be exposed to more.
So it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
You literally
and a
have
curse.
the answer to whatever you want right here in your hand.
But if you're not controlling what your kids is watching, or you're not controlling the way that your kids are thinking, you know what I mean, on a daily basis, then you're going to have a problem.
Yeah,
now your kids are going to think of some of that behavior.
Those outside influences are 9 times out of 10, they're going to be more impactful than what's in home.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all were the same way. But we only got to go to school. We didn't get it. We didn't know what was going on at Comey when we went to Marshall. Or we didn't know what was going on at Southeast for real unless you was driving to Southeast. You know what I mean? Now, it's right here in your hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We Instagram Live the whole prep rally.
Got to fight like that.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? And even text messaging. It was 25 cents down there. Well, nobody texting in school.
Man, call me after 7.
Come on, man. You on the app the whole day in school now.
Real,
Not even texting.
like,
you on the app texting. You know what I mean?
That's
Pull up right now.
I forget the fact that you had to pay for text messages.
Shit, I know.
You had to pay for text.
No, I'm saying back in the day, like when back when I had phone. Shit.
Nights and weekends.
I had a fat ass bill. Singular was the first nigga trying to come back and get their money. Oh God.
Oh, you on?
Oh God. Grandma was pissed.
We
Like
need
what?
that.
All these text messages? I'm like, oh shit, I thought I had the unlimited shit.
I remember my mom
Not
and
at
Pops,
49.
they had Sprint. And when it first came out, and Pops, like, he didn't know he was buying the ringtones. So when that bill came one day, she's like, why the fuck is it $30-something worth of ringtones?
Oh God, you had to have a ringtone, though. They be weak as fuck. They be weak. You had to damn near listen to it twice. Like, you don't know what song that is?
Yeah, it's all fuzzy and shit. You can't hear most nothing.
That shit was weak. But then when you could do the little record, though, where you could take your phone and record it on the
man,
radio.
that changed the game.
Nigga, okay.
That was like 05 time frame, man.
Yeah, that's when you
Lean Back was one of my first ringtones.
I think that's when I became an artist. Nigga, I started doing my own shit. Nigga, like, fuck
Making
that.
his own
Yeah,
shit.
you reached your boy. Yeah. My shit is
voicemail.
Yo, Skinny
Asian
was the first
voicemail.
one to have his own ringtone playing.
sure.
That's hard. That's hard. So, this year you worked with Creme de la Creme. Shout out Creme.
Shout out
He came out
Creme,
through
man.
here, son.
That
We
nigga
just had
working.
Creme on here, man.
That
He's
nigga
working.
Man, we had a crazy ass conversation.
He probably won't see
with
this
him.
podcast for another 4-5 months, man.
Yeah, he's working so much. Shit. Nah. I'm gonna push that shit because he likes some of the shit, so he might see it.
He definitely
But
might see
he's
it.
all. What was that? What was that video and everything like?
The highway.
Highway, yeah.
Man, that was
a dope video too.
Man, I swear it was fun. The entire process was fun, man. He just, like I said, me and that nigga, we've been seeing each other all the time, and it's been nothing but respect. You know what I mean? And then one day it was just like, boom, we got on the phone. He like, man, you got to come to Denver. I got a beat. Da 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 da. I'm like, all right. He booked all my information. I hit him like, all right, so it's a go. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody ever did no nice shit like that for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, nigga paid for my flights and
Flew
everything.
you out.
Flew me out.
Okay.
You know what I
okay,
mean? So
okay.
I'm like, damn, this is the first time I done got treated like this since the
Yeah.
league. You know?
Yeah.
So I pull up, man, and you know what I mean? We rapped about the fucking the beat for a little bit in the car. Talked about what we was gonna come up with, the topic, you know what I mean, the concept.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, probably 3 hours later we go in the studio, record it. It is what it is. 2 months later we shoot the video.
Banger.
Out there in
Banger.
Cali.
No, we shot it in Denver.
In
I mean,
Denver.
we recorded in Denver and shot the video in Cali, correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what was that video like? Was it?
Video was the shit.
I know y'all was. I know
Yeah,
y'all was
man.
turned
We
out
was-
there.
It was a good time just
I
because
saw
we
the
had the
bad
Airbnb.
Creme carry.
Man,
Y'all
yeah,
was
carrying
getting
that
it
joint,
in.
We kicked it, man. We had Holy God with us that weekend, man. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, him and Holy God. They
Shout out
pretty
Holy
cool.
God. That's
yeah. He's Global Hustle, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we kicked it, man. The Airbnb was fun. You know what I mean? It's always fun when you get artists under the same roof. You know what I mean? We just
Yeah,
sat
that's
around.
always good.
So was that the only song that y'all cooked at that time, or was it like a package that y'all cooked and that was just the best
That
song?
was the only song, but shit, we got plenty more. You know what I mean? Me and Kareem talk at least once or twice a week. Well,
dope.
once or twice, you know, every other weekend or something like that. But we keep in contact.
Just
Man. They
tapping
wasn't
in.
just you know what I mean, just calling like nigga, you know it's time to check in
Still sharp as
with
steel.
each other for sure.
Yeah, that's
And
real.
you know, we kind of just bump, you know, ideas off each other, man. And, you know, just checking on each other.
That's
Shit,
what's up.
it's bigger
That's
than
what's
that.
up.
It's bigger
That's
than
what's
that.
up. I love that y'all working together and y'all keeping, you know what I'm saying, keeping it together because y'all being an example for the city. Like, yo, we can all work together. You've worked with a lot of people in the city. Well,
Yeah.
not a lot. You worked with, you know, quite a bit. But who was one of your favorites to work with that you had?
Shit, everybody I've worked with, man. And
I ain't
this is
gonna take the
shade.
answer. You gotta pick
I'm about
one.
to tell you why. I'm about to give you a good reason why. Cause I've charged no one. And
Dope.
and I could easily be like, oh, I'm an overmatched football player. If you want to do a song with me, well, I ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like that ain't even my. You know what I mean? I don't even get down like that. So
Facts.
for me to want to just be like, all right, I'm gonna collab with you. You know what I mean? Like let's do it. I see something in them too. You know what I mean? Smooth. You know what I mean? I'm doing this all off the love. Like I'm not. I look at myself as trying to be an inspiring artist as well. So, you know what I mean? So like, how can I be like what I did in football? Translates to the rap game.
Yeah.
It don't. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pay my dues just like everybody else. I ain't charging nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing it all in love. Every time I show up, it's because I want to be here. You know what I mean? And when y'all do the same thing, when I ask you for a verse, I want it to be the same way. You know what I mean? Because I've wasted money on verses and wasted money on certain people and shit. And I ain't seen nothing back from it. But the shit that I did off the love and the shit that people did for me off the love, it worked out so much better, man.
When it's more genuine, man, it translates better.
Man,
It's all organic. You know what I mean? It's all organic.
that's real. So when did you decide to finally pursue your rap career, or you know, push it?
Shit, when I dropped Panamera, I had been recording this shit for years, you know what I mean? Me and this nigga be in the closet. This is 2008, 2009, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't doing shit, we just rapping and shit, you know what I mean? But once I retired, got the barbershop rolling, I wasn't doing shit but recording music. Every day I come home, you know what I mean? Be on some chill shit, blow one or something, and be in the studio, just listening.
Yeah, you an artist, like shit. You just recording music. It's in you.
It's in me. You know what I mean? I got hundreds of songs at the crib right now. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know what I'm gonna use them for. I might come back and use a verse on something else, or you know what I mean? I might be in the studio one day and Jay-Z might walk by that bitch, and I might give me your best. I'm pulling up some shit like you know what I mean, some shit I ain't never released or something. Yeah. So for me, it's like practice, and that's how I look at it. Because I try to translate everything that I did in the NFL to get myself to the NFL. Like, what are some of the things I did? I went to practice. Going home and listening to a beat for an hour and writing 16 to it, it's practice. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's practice. I got to keep my mind creative. You know what I mean? There's times where I be in there and don't even want to do that shit. And I'll be fucking around and get focused. You know what I mean? And I'm right back. I got to force myself to at least write 8. You know, at least I did something for the day. You know what I mean? At least I did something for the day.
That's real.
So what made you leave the league?
I was burnt out, man. Burnt out. Yeah, by like year 5, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I thought it was greener on the other side. I left Tampa. I was kind of in my feelings, you know what I mean? Shit don't go the way you want it to go. It's like, fuck it. But at this time, I'm 23, 24. I don't know how to handle this, you know what I mean?
In New Orleans.
You know what I mean? I'm paying shit all over the place, you know what I mean? I got a lot of people depending on me, you know what I mean? So I can't just walk away. But it started getting frustrating. So shit, my last 2 in Houston, I'm just, it's kind of like that. Every day I'm getting up like, here we go, another day. And it just wasn't fun no more, man. And shit,
so it became a job instead of a passion
exactly,
at that point.
Exactly. Because I started understanding the business of it, man. And I just kind of was just like, fuck it. So
started kind of burning you out.
Yeah, so when I got a chance, you know what I mean, sit down with coach and shit, man, it was kind of mutual. You know what I mean? They kind of felt it off me, and I kind of felt it off them. Like, it's any day now. You know what I mean? And coach kind of pulled me in, and we kind of chopped it up. It wasn't even like, no, we send you home. It was kind of like, all right, what's your deal? You know what I mean? I kind of expressed to him how I felt. You know what I mean? This is what I felt going into August. This is how I feel in October. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, it was kind of mutual. You know what I mean? The coach was like, well, shit, do you. And I remember when I walked out that locker room, I knew I wasn't coming back. Yeah. You know what I mean? As much as my mind probably was like, yeah, come back. I just knew I'd rather go ahead and start this transitional process and start trying to do something other. Because I also understand that it wasn't going to last forever. Mm-hmm. And when is enough? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, how long would I chase the bag?
Yeah. They say now. You got out before, something's, career-ending
or before step. You know what I mean?
Because after watching that movie Concussion, man, I'm like...
Yeah, and see, I've never watched that movie for
that
reason.
Oh, I could.
I'm damn near scared to watch it, man.
It might have you start thinking.
Yeah, because I just, man, that movie, I already know that movie gonna do something. Will Smith is a damn good actor.
Yeah,
so I know what time it is, but... Like I said, man, when I walked out that locker room that day, man, I kind of knew it was over. But at the same time, I came home and I started playing arena football. And that shit was the best football I ever played. Yeah. It was fun. You know what I mean? I was back on the road. We taking bus trips and shit. You know what I mean? We stopping at gas stations. Niggas getting peanuts and shit.
Felt like y'all was kids
again. We was kids again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even
back into
the atmosphere about everything. You know what I mean? So it gave me that competitive edge I needed, you know what I mean, to be able to get that out still, and then, be able to work the barbershop and do stuff that I need to do at home.
So what made you open up the shop? Like was having a shop always a dream of yours, or like was it kind of like I need something to do?
Nah, I've been cutting hair my entire life, bro. Okay. I started cutting hair probably 7th grade, and it was always just my little brothers, or you know what I mean, or I might touch up a nephew or one of my cousins or something like that. I said nephew, I ain't got no damn nephews, but I'm just saying. I'm thinking of kids. You know what I'm saying? But so it started off like that, and then by the time I got to college, shit, I'm cutting niggas on the team. You know what I mean? And it just was like that. And I even went to barber school for like maybe I say 4.5, 5 months when I was in the league with Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so I started already. You know what I mean?
You was already on that path. Sure. Then.
But that's just been me. Like when football practice was over. When I went home, I was me.
Yeah.
Like, that was me. Like, I watched film a little bit when I was supposed to watch my film, but for the most part, like, I've given football everything all day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not at work bullshit.
And that's why you were to walk out of the locker room and you were good and content because you was like, I know I gave it all.
Exactly.
Every play.
Exactly.
So
like, I wasn't
there was no regret.
No regret. My only regret leaving, it was not playing long enough to go to a playoff game.
Okay.
But at the same time, I have to get over that because that's not going to define my career.
Yeah,
and I felt like that would have defined my career 4 years ago. I'm like, man, I should have went to the playoffs. And people probably would have been like, oh, playoff, woo, 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 woo. But since I didn't go to the playoffs, I felt like I needed that public validation in some kind of ways. And shit, now that I'm retired on 4 years, man, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I know I did what I was supposed to do.
You good.
Yeah, and I ain't doing no tripping. You know
I ain't mad at you one bit because, shoot, look at you.
Still a hometown hero anyway.
Yeah, man, for real. How does it feel to, with everything, I mean, high school, being influenced, you know what I'm saying, when you went to college and kids looking at you, the league, and now, you know what I'm saying, the career you're pursuing and the thing you're achieving, how does it feel to be such an influence to the young kids here in Wichita?
Man, I just want to show them.
Because they know who Skinny is.
Yeah, and I just, it's kind of hard, man, because it's like, I just want to show them that you can kind of be whatever you really want to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, at school, so many times, like, you're forced to go to English. That might not be my favorite subject. Now, for me, that was mine. You know what I mean? I could go to school and make up some bullshit and write you, give you 30 words.
And I'll make it look good.
Yeah, make it look good.
I'll
you know what I mean? That's what you know what I mean? That's where it comes, because my creative juices will start flowing, and I can just skim over a chapter and be able to give you some bullshit.
That's exactly how I was. You know, I'll read one chapter of a book, and I can tell you the whole book.
Yeah, for sure. I make it sound like
I'll make it sound like, for real.
Yeah. So, for me, you know what I mean? I just want the kids to be able to realize, like, you can kind of be who you want to be. So go to school, stay in school. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely positive. It's worth it. You know what I mean?
You promote
because you kind of figure out what it is that you like. You know what I mean? Like, for a lot of kids, the only A they got was PE. Because they're athletes. They want to be athletes. You know what I mean? That's the only thing they look forward to all day. Then there were certain kids who got straight A's in math and was failing in gym. I don't want to fucking put on the uniform. I don't want to dress out. I want to stand on the wall and think about X minus Z was 15 minus Y. You know what I mean? And we called them weird or classified them as the strange kids.
But they have
that's their own interest. You know what I mean? That's what they're interested in. And I feel like our school system should start allowing it to be more, you know what I mean, of because by 13 to 14, you know what you
more
you
ways
know
to
what
find
you
your identity.
Yeah, because by 13 to 14, man, you damn near know what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? You know what's going to drive you,
or you know what you like.
You know what you like.
You know certain things that you like
for sure. So you know you should start being able to start trying to pursue some of those things instead of being forced to do certain things. So for myself as an artist, that's what I want to bring to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a barber. I play football. I'm an athlete. You know what I mean? I'm an entertainer. But under all of that, I'm a business owner. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different umbrellas of everything that you can say. You know what I mean? I have art. I have tattoos. I'm artistic, man. You know what I mean? I just want to express myself in so many different ways because I feel like I can. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, okay, I'm cool. I can do X, Y, and Z. Or I want to play football today because I can go out there and be athletic enough to play. That's what I want to do today. Tomorrow I want to just rap. I don't want to do nothing but write. And kids should be able to have that same type of option, man. And that's all I want to do is show them this is how I did it. I didn't put myself in one box. When I was in high school, when the shit was over, I was cutting hair. I cut hair on the side. Before we went to carousel, I was pulling shit back. You know what I mean? It's different ways to get to it, man. What they say, what's the saying? It's different ways to skin a cat or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's different ways, man.
Man, the Macs don't play.
Yeah, my mama just raised us like that. Shit.
Don't play.
I
tell you, they work, boy.
You can't be sitting around.
Man,
you can't be sitting around.
They work.
That's my mama, man.
Shout out, mom, man.
Shout out, I love you. I love you. Tell them.
What's something that, you know what I'm saying, you've been successful in a lot. What's something that you did for yourself that you know what I'm saying, that you were just like, I had to do it. You know what I mean? Like, once, you know what I'm saying, so you might have gotten some of the money and you went to do something, went somewhere or anywhere, anything.
I ain't did it yet.
I ain't did it yet. That's right.
Playing sports was easy, man. That was easy.
But I know you've traveled a lot.
Yeah, like second nature. But and it wasn't a job. And then when it became a job, that's when I was like, oh shit, I don't want to work. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, my nigga. Like, y'all, I'm feeling bad getting up in the morning at 7. Like, shit, it's 7. Back in the day, when you know what I mean, when it was fun, I couldn't wait to get up. Like, nigga, we got 2 days.
Like,
I got 2 chances to hit a nigga today. You know, I got 2 chances to hit a nigga. Man. You know what I mean? But when that shit started becoming work, that's when I kind of felt like I kind of backed up away from it. So I got this round 2 is what's gonna prove something to me, I feel.
Round
because
two, what you mean round two?
I just say round two for success.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when I speak on round two, I'm just saying like
so
life
it's the
after
next
football.
chapter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
okay,
what I
got you.
And me being a business owner or me being an entertainer, I dabbled in the coaching for a little bit at North. You know what I mean? Whatever round two is gonna be, that I'm gonna get enjoyment, that same enjoyment that I got from playing football for all those years.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel like I've done, you know what I mean, what I've been inspiring to do.
You
know what I mean?
you really say an entertainer.
Yeah.
I haven't heard you say an artist yet. You say an entertainer. I can't imagine what a skinny show look like.
I was about to say that.
I want to be everything. Like I'm not when I rap. When I tell you like my role model is Master P, for various reasons I don't even have to discuss on it. Everybody knows how influential
We already
he is.
know, yeah.
But for me, growing up on the northeast side of Wichita, and they telling you every day like you can't smoke weed, you can't get bad grades, you can't do this, you can't do that, and on top of the fact that you're a black male, and on top of the fact that when it comes to being an athlete, I'm undersized, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, woo woo woo. You know what I mean? That shit how you fucked up. Mm-hmm. So it how you walk around college and shit like you a robot because you like, oh shit, I don't want to fuck up because they say this is the blue collar or the standard way to get there. And then you watch Master P change the entire complexion of the game. At the same time, you got niggas like Iverson wearing chains at the interview. You know what I mean? Like the game just started flipping right in the middle of everything that they telling you. So me as a young kid, I'm like, hold on. I don't have to do none of that shit y'all saying. Mm-hmm. Of course I'm not gonna kill or steal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck that. That ain't me. You know what I mean? I'm not killing or stealing. But at the same time, it's like, damn, I can do some of these things without being blackballed or ridiculed or thrown to the side. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do understand why they don't want you to do certain things at certain ages. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it is distractions and it is certain things, you know what I mean, that can get you away from your plan. But when you're old enough to make some of those decisions, you know what I mean, it's kind of, those are self-inflicted wounds if you let them, you know, continue to keep manifesting. You know what I mean? That's so for me, it was like, I want to express myself just like some of these cats is doing. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no one way to do this.
When you create music, do you have anyone that makes sure that you step out of your comfort zone whenever you're creating?
Run the question by me one more time.
So when you're working or something in the studio, a lot of time an artist can have a time where they're playing beats and they're creating music where it starts kind of sounding, saying the same. You start getting into, a lane or a certain field. Do you have anyone in your camp that's like, yo, saying, why don't you try this? Saying, why don't you like?
Yeah, we be having like little creative writing sessions, man. To where we just turn on the beat and I just
bounce ideas.
Yeah, we just start bouncing ideas, and you know what I mean. If we get something, we get something. If not, we just keep it moving. Mm-hmm. But that's where my treat emotions come from. You know what I mean? Like it's treat emotions, obviously, because okay, I smoke weed or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's the emotional part of it as well, because I never go in the studio feeling the way I felt from yesterday. It's gonna be a different emotion. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And through my music, I speak on a lot of my emotion. Yeah. You know what I mean? So one of my songs might be, oh, I love you, baby. Then the next song is fuck these bitches. Lately it's like fuck a bitch. Mm-hmm. Lately I've been celibate. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just, those are my emotional type of things I go through when I'm going in the studio. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not scared to be who I'm going to be. You know what I mean? Because there's different ways to do this shit. Yeah. So when I speak on treat emotions, that's really kind of what I want to get out of it. Mm-hmm. Like I want to give whatever it is that I feel a chance to breathe. You know what I mean? And if it's gonna be on the mic, it's gonna be on the mic. And I don't want nobody to come in and be like, man, all your songs been emotional. Nigga, I'm emotional right now. Nigga. Man, all your songs been too turned up, bro. That's how I feel.
You gonna know exactly how I feel through the music.
Exactly. And that's where, like I said, that treat emotions part comes from, man. Like that was the inspiration for me making it the title, because
that's a true artist.
I felt so many different emotions on it. I'm like, damn. And a lot of it also was 2 years old. So when I put that little EP out, some of those songs I made 2 years ago. Yeah. So I was listening to them. I'm like, damn, I remember how I felt when I wrote that. You know what I mean? Like I was damn near reflecting.
It still feels that exact same way.
Exactly.
Have you ever made anything where it's like, nah, that's too personal. I can't put that out there?
Nah, I won't say that. Because I like I said, man, music is about relating. Like we listen to shit that we relate to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if they talking about some shit you can't relate to, then you're gonna be like, no,
it's not for me.
Yeah, it ain't for me. if I make something and I'm talking about this is how I feel, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, and you like, damn, that's how I feel, that's how I feel, then you gonna like that song for whatever reason because we both communicating. You know what I mean? So I don't really feel like nothing is off limits when it comes to releasing music. Because you're trying to touch somebody. What's the point of letting other ears hear it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you want somebody to be able to hear it and be able to recite your words. Like, oh, yeah, I feel... When that part come on, that's my part. Because I feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, niggas like the... Shawty Low. Goddamn, me too. It was a bunch of niggas feel like that. Like, nigga, you always talk about you from this hood. You know what I mean? It's different phrases and different shit that we listen to music for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. Like, shit, I'm... Put it out there, shit. Somebody, it might be one fan, and this one might have 1 million. That one person, like, shit, I like what you said at the beginning.
Yeah. I remember this one part. I remember this
that one part.
Man.
That one part.
As long as you remember that one part.
Shit, dog, that one part could touch somebody the whole existence, dog, and, like, just change everything
forever.
So.
For real. So, what besides the barbershop have you been out here working on?
Man, I've just been trying to get in shape, for real. Mentally.
Still hooping.
Physically.
Got the flag football coming.
Got the flag football live on NFL Network.
That's about to be lit.
Gonna be stupid. Ocho Cinco, Michael Vick, Michael Johnson, Nate Robinson, Forsett, the list goes on. It's gonna be a lot of veterans. It's gonna be a lot of entertainment. And it's gonna be fucking fun, man. Yeah. You get to compete, talk some shit.
Yeah, I know you can't wait for that.
Yeah, you get to compete, talk a little shit, so that's always gonna be good. Like I said, I've been focusing on the barbershop, getting that, back rolling and getting that back in good standings. Shit, just like I said, just working on me right now. Working on me and really about to take the next step.
That's right.
By 2019, it's that time. So,
are we gonna get any shows from you this year in the city?
Yeah, for sure. We got Teeth Timber coming up, man. So Teeth Timber, y'all know my event. It's gonna be the 3rd annual. But we kicking it, man. We coming to the city this weekend. This particular year, we gonna have a weekend full of events. It'll be a Friday. Timber. Yeah, it's called Teeth Timber. Instead of September, it's called Teeth Timber. Okay. And we gonna have a Friday and a Saturday full of events from start to finish, man. That's both days. So usually we come, we throw the party. We threw the party 2 years in a row. This year, I'm like, man, I'm sick of doing parties. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna do a party.
Lock out the whole weekend.
Yeah, but let's do something for real. You know what I mean? Let's give Wichita something to do for real.
Yeah.
Like,
you got the venue set already?
I just literally just left from meeting with somebody about the venue probably like 15, 20 minutes before I got here, bro. So I'm down here working on my end. I'm, relaying the message, playing tag back at the crib with the people in Dallas, with my team in Dallas. And we're going to connect the dots, and we're going to start putting it out because I want it to be advertised at least by August, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just so we can, I want to make it an event, man. Yeah. Like I said, y'all got to come out. People want to see y'all.
We're going to be here.
Yeah,
we're already there.
People want to see us, you know what I mean? People want to see it. At the same time, as much as we be on Instagram and see this, people want to see you physically. You know what I mean? Like, that's why concerts are selling so much right now. People want the experience. You know what I mean? So you got to be part of the experience. So that's why we gonna do this.
Man, look, we there, man.
We're gonna do it the right way.
We there.
Sure. All you gotta do is give us a date and time, and we there for you.
I'm gonna shoot that shit to y'all. Throw them a trip.
Man, so successful barbershop down in Dallas as well. What's some advice that you can possibly give, to these up and coming barbers? That they going through the barber school and they sick and tired of getting hit with all the BS cuts and all that shit.
Man, what you going through right now?
No, yo. He know why I'm saying that. He stole my question. But,
stole your question?
We can, we can keep it pushing though. It's good.
Oh shit.
But you gotta ask the part 2 of that.
Yeah. I got you.
But as far as the barbers in school, man, get through the bullshit. Because it's going to be a lot of it. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of people coming in there for a $5 haircut with a $5 attitude. And it just is what it is. Yeah. You know what I mean? They come in and they want you to give them a $33 fucking haircut and they got $5. And it's a school. So half of the people that are performing the operations, they just learning. You know what I mean? Like, and then I still got a line in this fade. Luckily for me, I ain't have to go through that. My problem was the opposite. it got to the point where people's coming there like, can you? And I'm like, man, I don't, you know, you can't just come here and point me out. Yeah. It's a system that we go through. You know what I mean? Like, it's whoever's turn it is. Because I got sick of cutting hair in that bitch too. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, I ain't.
It felt like working.
Yeah, that first 2 months, I was happy. Like, yeah, everybody want me. Shit. By about that third month, I'm like, I be fucked up. And I ain't tipping or nothing. And I ain't tripping on the money, but it's the work. You know what I mean? So
they want it perfect. They want it everything like that. But then, you know, they don't want to show no love.
Don't show no love. They get straight out the chair, $5 worth. It's cool. You know what I mean? That's what I'm in school for. I'm gonna be nice and polished when I leave. But just stay down, man, and continue to keep grinding. And do understand that when you leave school, them clients ain't going with you, man. They are going to the school for a reason. They go to the school because it's cheaper and it's, you know, it's in their budget. You know what I mean? And some of these people, you know, are single moms and they drop off 6-7 kids at a time. Man. You know what I mean? Man. That's $70 worth. You know? And so if they go into a real barbershop, it's easy. You know what I mean? So when they go there, you know what I mean? Just get them in and get them out. You know what I mean? It ain't no big deal, man. You know, just you kind of outweigh that.
Stick to it, man.
Yeah, but you do also have to understand that, man. Your clients ain't gonna go with you. When you leave, it's a whole nother world. You got to keep grinding. It's gonna really
pull
elevate.
Up to Midwest Blends, man. Come grab you a chair.
For sure. Midwest Blends, we are hiring. We got a couple chairs open, man, and it's a great atmosphere, man. We just got a different type of barbershop than anybody in the city. And that's, you know, again, that's where the Midwest Blends parts come.
And that's what you want.
We think the haircuts, but we blending all types of cultures, man. I've had every race of barber, female and male. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
All opportunity.
Yeah, it's everybody in here is artistic, and I want you to be able to express yourself for the 15th time on this show. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, man. We be trapped in these boxes and shit, and just be, oh man, my dad wants me to, man. Fuck, your daddy gonna have to just, you know,
he gonna have to pursue that shit if he wants.
Yeah, for sure. How you gonna live your daddy life? You doing what your daddy wants you to do. That's a fact. And not in a disrespectful way, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Be realistic with yourself.
Yeah, follow what you want.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So at the Blends, there is no. Anybody is welcome. So don't be watching this podcast like,
it's only black people.
Never that. You know what I mean? We have a lot of people that come in our shop, man, that are well respected around the city.
Real.
And that's how I want to keep it. The standard is up here, and we're gonna stay up there. So if you come, you gotta come correct. It just is what it is. You're interviewing for a job, man. Let's be realistic. I'm a business owner, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what's best for the business. No disrespect. For sure.
So, do you feel like as an artist that you get the respect or the recognition that you possibly deserve from others?
Here in the city?
Here, I'm gonna ask you too. Here
in the city and then just in general.
Here in the city, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like I have fans, and you know what I mean. I do got love from, you know what I mean, people that I know. Am I well known around the city? Nah, they probably still know me from football, and a lot of people here still think it's funny. You know what I mean? Like, he just ain't got nothing to do. But no, this is really who I want to be. This is really who I am. You know what I mean? So regardless if it works out or not, you know what I mean? Like, let's all be realistic with ourselves. I've already had one career. I retired from that. I retired at 29. You know what I mean? So I'm cool when it comes to that part of it. Yeah, it might be hard transitioning, trying to find another passion or find something that pays as well as the NFL. But shit, you know what I mean? But I have to be realistic with myself. Like, damn, I
you
still
wake
got
up
30, 40,
wake up every morning with a smile on your face, and you doing what you love.
You gotta be happy. Man.
Everybody has their view on happiness, has their pursuit of happiness.
Exactly, man.
I mean, this nigga wakes up every morning and says, "Good morning, uglies."
Yeah, but no, but see, the ugly part of it is more. The ugly part of it is more. It's deeper. You know what I mean? The team, when we say ugly, we refer to like being under the influence of different things. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You could be drunk and just be sitting over there looking ugly. You know what I mean? Like, looking ugly as fuck. You know what I mean? That's just how we get down. Or you know what I mean? You can just be looking ugly just because you looking ugly. But it's no disrespect. It's just
there's no malice in the ugly.
It's just how we clown. You know what I mean? That's just how we clown. So the ugly part of it is just, you know, shit, that teeth group shit. You know, it's just we teethy thieves, and we got our own terminology, we got our own language, we got our own way of thinking. Shit, you know what I mean? We just gonna be completely different.
That's the brotherhood.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Man, y'all thinking right some way somehow, because man, y'all doing
it's clicking
things.
Yeah, well, we try to treat it like a team, man. Like, honestly, like, why not?
Why
what I mean? Like, why not? Everybody want to be individual and want to play tennis and shit. Like, no, we ain't got to play tennis. You don't gotta outdo somebody. We can play football and move this shit together. You know what I mean? We can play basketball and I'll point guard this bitch. You be the center, you be the 3-pointer, you be the 6 man, you be the water boy, you be the trainer, nigga. You be the nigga who get the rebounds before it shoot around.
Yeah.
Then everybody gonna
gave me bars. That shit out too.
Because that's how I look at the shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I always refer to myself as the point guard of the team. That's my favorite position. And you know what I mean? Like that's just I'm a facilitator. I played quarterback my whole life and I played point guard my whole life. I like being in control of shit. You know what I mean? Like and I've never been the person that pounded my chest after the games. I don't give a fuck if y'all interviewing me or not. Nigga, we won the game. Nigga, when we get in this locker room, we finna pop champagne together.
Celebrate.
And we gonna celebrate. You know what I mean? Because it's a victory amongst ourselves. I don't give a fuck how y'all say it. Oh, he won the game or she won the game or it don't matter. When we get behind closed doors, we gonna celebrate it together.
Yeah.
And that's just how easy it is for me to throw that shit out there.
Yeah.
Man, this is a team, bro. It's a team. If you out here moving by yourself and you're an artist, you are moving incorrectly.
Moving backwards.
Moving incorrectly. You know what I mean? Like you can take some luggage with you. You can take some luggage with you. Everybody can't get on the
right luggage.
It has to
be the right luggage.
Same thing with the analogy with the airplane. When you get on the airplane, it's only so much that shit can hold, or it's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
So if you plan on flying, you can't take everybody's luggage with you. You only get a carry on, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like that's it. You can come on, but you only gonna have a carry on.
Yeah.
Just gotta be realistic.
Better pay what you weigh.
You gotta pay what you weigh. Ain't want nobody feel no type of way.
No.
Shit, the mob did it for years. You had to earn your way to the top. Niggas wasn't just saying, yo, he the OG. Nah, fuck that. Why he the OG? What he do?
Let me show you real quick.
What he do? You know, we want to know what he did. I gotta see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing with football. I know this off topic, but football is so fucking frustrating because half the coaches ain't never fucking played.
Nope.
We the only sport with the motherfuckers who, no disrespect to none of my old coaches if this relates to you, but you know these niggas is. I played Division III football, outside linebacker. So why you coaching the wide receivers?
Played high school.
I'm confused on why you over here with the wide receivers then.
Yeah.
Why would you be with the wide receivers teaching them how to play when the ball is at its? You don't know what it feel like when the ball is at its highest point.
Nope.
You play Division III linebacker, outside linebacker.
You telling me what you think you see.
Exactly. You telling me what you think you see. You don't know what it feel like to be on an island on 3rd and 10 and you tell them you gotta sit strong in the pocket. You gotta wait in the cup and then you don't know what it feel like.
You can move off of textbook or you can move off of experience.
Exactly. And for me, I like experience.
Yeah.
I want you to be battle tested. When you come to the table and you be like, this is what we gonna run today, I want to be able to look at you and be like, you've ran that before, or you felt the same way. I know we gonna all out blitz Tom Brady this week, but look, you know what I mean? You gotta make this shit. We gotta be able to believe this shit.
This is what I have seen before.
Come on, man, you gotta be able to believe it. And you got coaches up there telling you like, we're gonna all out blitz his ass on 3rd down, every 3rd down, because you don't know what the fuck it feel like to be out here on 3rd down all night and he know what you in.
Yeah.
Because you ain't never been over here.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to wake up in the morning and be motivated for the game. I know what's finna happen before it happened.
I feel that. Speaking of experiences, what's one of your best experiences being in the NFL?
Oh, shit.
Or you could even twist experiences into memories.
I'll say my first actual game, and I always bring it up is because it was versus Saints. The atmosphere is crazy. It was in New Orleans.
Ooh.
And I got called on like super fast, and I had no idea I was gonna play. Rondé get hurt. Boom! It's like 2nd quarter. And they like EMAC. I'm like shit. I just watched Keeve get beat. You know what I mean? Keeve got beat like 3rd play of the game, and he our 1st round draft pick. We rookies together. You know what I mean? He just came to the sideline. Fuck. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there like, God, damn. This motherfucker Drew Brees. It's real out here. It's real. You know what I mean? So this nigga Talib 6'1", 6'2", he getting ran by and shit. I'm like, they nuts. I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? I strap my shit up because I'm ready for whatever. Fuck it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm out here now.
Do you remember who it was that you were covering?
Man, they threw like a little shovel pass to Reggie Bush.
Damn.
And that's
what they had. Reggie.
Man, he had like 3 or 4 different plays throughout the game, and that was like 4-yard gains. But that shit was the fastest 4-yard gain I ever seen in my life. And I'm like, damn, I thought he was finna break that bitch. So on the sideline, I'm seeing all this speed and shit. I'm like, fuck. So tossed that bitch to Reggie, and I came up, nice little solid tackle. He actually fumbled, but they called him down. Nice little solid tackle. You know what I mean? And shit. After that, I kind of got up and. That was like, oh, well, yeah.
That's it. Reggie Bush fumble on your first play?
Yeah, on my first play. On my first tackle. You know what I mean? So I just kind of was
That's
on some,
gonna be a hot take.
man, yeah, y'all trying to find that shit. I might got it at the crib or something. But after that, I just kind of was like, shit, you know what I mean? And football was like, that shit didn't stop. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was, and literally until I retired is when I finally got back. I'm like, damn, that was a tornado.
Man.
You know what I mean? That shit happened fast.
Man, I can't imagine that feeling.
He turned into Willie Beeman after
like,
that.
nah, I literally like had the vision in my eyes. Like I was sitting there like envisioning that shit for real. Like, Mac, and you like, shit, I'll just sit here and watch this nigga breeze. Just like start just tossing that
bitch early in the game. I'm like, fuck. And, you know, you hear about it in film all week. Drew Brees.
But then when you see it, you're like, man,
then it's actually happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, they said they was gonna run that shit. And it was gonna be a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like, it was,
man,
it was surreal, man. But it was fucking definitely a landmark in my career that I'll never forget.
Man, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful experience. Being a former hooper, I said former hooper, but you still out here hooping.
Yeah, I'm still trying to try on with the Lakers, man.
So you a Laker fan?
Absolutely.
How you feel about Braun coming to LA?
Fuck it, man. The Bloods and Crips united. It's crazy.
Hey, that meme has been hilarious, but it's the realest shit.
Oh God, that shit just, it is what it is. I don't even want to talk about it, man. Cause like I said, I'm a competitor. So me and my little brothers and every other Cavs fan out there, that's a rivalry. Like, you know what I mean? That's like fucking,
it's Kobe or LeBron.
Yeah, you know, that's a rivalry. Like, man, we on the same team now. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, I do understand what that purple and gold do to you, so I'm not tripping, Brian. You know what I mean? Fuck it, go put it on. I know it feel good. You can't wait to put that shit on.
He can't wait to put that shit on.
You know?
He went on vacation and he had one of them yoga balls or whatever. You know, the ones that you be sitting on. Just so happens that bitch purple. Yeah. I was like, he already embracing that shit.
You know, that purple and gold is like shit. Ain't no other colors out there.
Man, when you got those celebrities and everything out there in front of you, you can't help but play like so.
It's Hollywood. You gonna play in front of all the stars. You better entertain their ass, so they gonna get your ass out of there.
For real.
If you ain't going for 60 plus every night, they boo.
Man, hey, and follow the Kobe method. Is when you miss, just shoot again.
Yeah. Shit.
Kobe still just was shooting. Whether
you gotta let it ride.
Just let it go.
Shit, ain't no such thing as a bad night.
Man, who's in your top? We're gonna say top 4 NBA players all time that were influences to you?
All time, definitely Allen Iverson. I feel like he kind of ruined my game for real.
Practice?
Because there was times where I come down court and be and don't even shoot it with no form or nothing, just
throw it up.
Throwing that bitch out there. Thinking that's what he was doing. You know what I mean? But he really following through his shit. You know what I mean? Coach like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so, and the And1 mixtapes ruined it. But I say
that was a time, man.
That shit ruined it, man. I mean, everybody got so many carrying calls, but that's beyond the point. My bad. I can carry the But I say Iverson, obviously Jordan. I mean, I don't gotta say Jordan.
Jordan is like in his own.
Jordan's a disclaimer.
You know what I mean? Like he's his own like category.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like when someone says who's your top 5 rappers, like you can't even include.
I stopped including Pac and Biggie. No, you have to include Ho. I stopped.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know why I said Ho.
You gotta include that. I don't know. That's a hard question. But everybody know me. I'm a Kobe fan, man. Because I enjoy a competitor and I enjoy somebody who thrives on the moment. You know what I mean? And he will fucking, if you down by 30, he will kill you. He will destroy you. Mm-hmm. It's time to embarrass you. Yeah. You out here in front of me. This is what you want, or whatever they be yelling and shit.
Is this what you want?
Is this what you want? You know what I mean? Because that's how it make you feel. Yeah. Like, oh, this is who y'all thought was gonna stop me tonight. Yeah. Well, let me go ahead and give you 55 in the garden.
Back him.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, let me give you 55 and y'all can
exactly what I'm gonna do.
You know what I'm gonna do. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. Like the Patriots.
And stop me.
Y'all know what I'm gonna do. When I pull up, y'all know what we finna get y'all.
You like the Patriots.
That's how you know you're one of the greats.
You gotta be able to stop me. We not finna adjust for y'all. We gonna do what we do good.
Right.
So I don't really want to stay on the NFL topic, but I just had to ask you: did you have any rival receiver, anything when you were in the league? Like
I used to trip with Steve Smith all the time.
Steve Smith trip with everybody.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of figured that too. You know what I mean? Once I got in. But I came in on some accidental beef. He was already tripping with the Bucks from like 3 years ago. You know what I mean? I just so happened to get it on accident. Like, they was arguing. You know, that's my teammate now. You know, so I went, I went to, he like,
Who the fuck are you?
So, but that's just me. Like, you tripping with him, you tripping with me. I don't give a fuck if I've been on the team 2 weeks or 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, we out here together. We rode the bus together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, after a couple years, I just realized, you know, Steve do trip with just everybody. So, that was probably the only person I really just tripped with. But I tripped with everybody in the game. Like, I couldn't play the game without tripping. Like, that's just how it was. Like, I couldn't play it without just being me. They used to call me the angry worker, you know what I mean? The small man syndrome or whatever, the complex.
Oh, yeah.
That's me. Fuck you.
You think you got it?
I don't know. When it comes to athletics and being an athlete, hell yeah. Because everybody
but
always
you a DB.
You got something
and a DB
to
naturally, the DB naturally got this, like, can talk.
But see, I'm not even the type that'll start it though.
But you can do it.
But I do it. Mm-hmm. I go to the game, I don't say shit. You know what I mean? There be times where I line up on the visitor sideline. Everybody hate being on the visitor sideline. And they get the cap and I don't say shit. You know what I mean? But when I make that play, or when I do make that, whatever it is, I'm going to let y'all motherfuckers know. Like, I ain't have to cap. Nigga, it's 4th down. Nigga, bring another receiver out here if this is what y'all going to be talking about all game.
Yeah.
Word.
I ain't got to say shit. So when it's time for me to flex, like I said, when I express myself, I'm going to let niggas know. You know what I mean? Like my shit in the NFL, I used to pull the strap up. You know?
And then it's turned into a rapper, bro. Like, it is an entertainer now, so this is crazy.
So I just like having fun, man. And at the end of the game, it don't never be no bad blood.
Bro, you didn't even know that was your phone, huh?
That was
bro, like I'm started looking around like, what the hell is going on?
That was just baby mama.
Man, look, my daughter done changed my ringtone, man.
He was sitting there, he looked at you, and then I looked at your phone, and I just looked at him like
yo, it gotta be
my shit dry.
It gotta be one of you.
I had to plug that up. My shit dry. My shit needs some baby lotion.
He is gonna be lit tonight.
Oh my God.
So, 2018, halfway through, far from over. We got plenty of time. What can we expect from you?
Shit, we got a video tonight.
You dropping the video tonight?
I'm dropping the video tonight at midnight, man. July 4th, Independence Day. Be independent. Artists and all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it drops tonight. It's Like Me. The visual is fucking...
Shit, that's in 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Damn.
Who did the video?
Phone. A dude named King Rawls. He's out of Dallas. He does like short movie, short story type shit. Okay. So the concept behind the song was the same type of, you know what I mean, like it tells a story. You know what I mean?
So it's all conceptual.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
that's what we've been talking about too.
So, you know, I don't want to shoot the regular bang bang, shoot them up, we rolling weed.
We getting tired of that, man.
Sitting in front of the car, talking that shit.
I ain't never want to be that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had my niggas in the video when I first shot it and shit, you know what I mean, testing the waters because I ain't know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? Then after a while, I got where I was on stage, just 50 niggas on stage, to where I'm only on stage on myself. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like,
you got to tell your story.
Yeah, for sure. And so with this video, you know what I mean? It's typical Chip. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to be artistic as possible. I want to use my my thinking skills because usually after I finish writing a song, I immediately try to write the visual. Just so I can stay in the mode of how I felt, you know what I mean? And I actually wrote this song a year ago, and I'm just now releasing it, man. So like I said, it's old music that I just be having. And
but you still they gotta hear this one.
Yeah, they gotta hear this one, cause it's all in time, you know what I mean? Like, and I have new music now that ride. That I'm just gonna hold on to it until I get, you know what I mean, to where I feel like, okay, I'm gonna push it. I know this will work. This is that. Here go the visual. This is who's gonna shoot it. This is the concepts. These are the women that I feel like should be in it. These are the men that I feel like should be in it. To where it comes more organic.
You see the video in your head as you listening to the song.
Yeah, and as I'm writing it as well. You know what I mean? Like with the analogy, I always use analogies too. Gotcha. But you can't plant the seed and eat the fruit the same day. You know what I mean? Like, and that's that. When I read that, I was like, damn. And I get shit off Instagram all the time because that shit like, and you are who you follow. So no disrespect to people in the city that I don't follow, but I don't be want to see all that shit.
No. Yeah.
I don't want to scroll up and down my timeline. And I'm scrolling. I might be in church on accident because I don't be on my phone in church.
This nigga.
and here come niggas on there. Nigga picture, nigga hard, nigga. And I gotta click off the sound or something.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, and even for myself, I don't be want to hear all that bullshit. You know what I mean? That's certain niggas I follow.
Y'all of that negative energy, all that shit starts to manifest.
It manifests. You know what I mean? All that extra flexing and all that shit. That shit start making you feel like you less of a person. You know what I mean? It's like you can't get caught up in fucking perception. Because it's easy to get caught up in perception. You don't know what's on the other side of this phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, it is what it is.
See,
We're sitting in a 10-bedroom mansion right now.
Yeah, like somebody is popping until you unfollow.
Yep.
You hit that unfollow button, you don't hear nothing about these motherfuckers.
Yep.
All I envisioned was Skinny in church, the pastor praying over the offering.
Man,
and are you the world star?
Some shit like that. You know, I ain't following that. Get that bitch. Get that bitch.
All of a sudden, black youngster, little bitch,
little whore. That big old booty. I'll be like, oh shit.
That's what came to my mind. Lord bless.
That's my nigga Q.
That
was Q posted that.
Like, oh, you know, it's a hood rats in the church that just got their shit in their head now.
My nigga Q posted that.
It's quiet as hell, and all of a sudden you hear, "Ay," like that was they shit.
Yeah, you know.
Like, share that shit for me.
Yeah, you know, so I don't be wanting to follow all that shit, man.
Yeah,
no disrespect. I see y'all niggas in the streets, what's up, boy? You know what I mean? It's always gonna be love, but fuck that. I don't gotta follow y'all niggas to be cool with y'all.
But you gotta, you know, you have to protect your energy.
Yeah, for sure.
More than anything.
I don't gotta follow y'all niggas to be cool with y'all. Because when I see you, it's more genuine anyway.
Yeah.
But niggas be so caught up in the nigga ain't like my picture. Like,
got
bitch
something to
ass
talk
nigga,
about.
it's a picture. It's a heart too. So I gotta hit that bitch and it gotta light up the heart for me to like that motherfucker for you to feel good. Nigga, you gotta be fucked up, man. Shit, I'm only doing that for my niggas, you know.
Yo, I always wonder because I'm the only one that thought about that shit. Like, but somebody be like, "Yo, go like my shit." I'm like, "Nigga, it's a heart."
And it's a heart.
You want me to go love it?
Yeah, that's what it said. I love your bitch.
Go like my picture.
I'm gonna like that bitch and scroll all of this niggas. Bitch ass nigga posting this cute ass picture, man. This nigga here with that shit, nigga. You better be lucky he had a blunt in his hand or I wouldn't have liked it.
He doing some shit I like, so I'm actually like it.
He on there getting blunted. Nigga, alright, nigga.
My mama got the same painting in the back.
But that's how it be, man. Like I said, perception, boy. This shit is crazy, man.
Shit.
Like, damn, bro, I live next to you, nigga. You ain't like my picture in 12 weeks. Like, nigga, I say good morning every time we out of the car.
I saw your IG story. I know you was at the house. You could have liked my shit.
See, and that's the blessing and the curse of social media because I get to know that my nigga is alright because I see him posting.
Yep.
But now he know that I seen this shit, so now I have to like it.
Yep.
No,
I know what you should do. Next time somebody be like, "Bro, you ain't been on my shit in a while," get on there and comment and just say ugly.
Nigga ugly.
Ugly.
You're ugly ass.
Niggas be looking ugly on there all the time. Oh God, niggas be there looking ugly and be thinking they ain't nothing. Nigga, they ain't never know I was on that. Nigga, you here looking ugly as fuck.
Hey, we saw that before you deleted that shit.
We all done did it. I didn't woke up that morning like, nigga, I was looking ugly in the club.
Y'all ain't tell me this shit, nigga.
Oh God, I was in there looking ugly. Too many drinks.
What's up? The video.
What's
the podcast?
What happened?
Your episode. Okay, I'm just gonna say
what you
it.
talking about?
So the Drix episode.
I fuck Drinks too, man. I fucks with Drinks, but what happened?
Shout out Drinks, man. Look,
so
all I'm gonna say is after we got done and I watched the shit back, my nigga, I hit some push-ups and I hit some sit-ups, my nigga. I'm like, nah, fuck this. We going on diets.
You looking fat?
Bro,
nah,
the stomach
it was the
out
camera
there.
Nah.
Bro, it was the camera angle, the color of the shirt,
we just got the
everything, but I ain't
camera a
get no
couple
fuck.
weeks ago. 4 times looking at himself. He's like, bro. He's like, why I got titties in this video?
Oh God, you looking ugly.
Ugly. But a real nigga can admit that shit, dog. Real nigga can admit that shit.
Oh God. That's why I say that shit ugly don't mean nothing. It's just, you know what I mean? It's a damn near term of endearment, man. My nigga fucked up tonight, man. It looking ugly here. And it can be a good thing. Like
it's like the Bernie Mac motherfucker. it can be bad. It can be a term of endearment.
You can be smiling like a motherfucker, looking ugly. I know you.
Look at that ugly motherfucker.
Ugly ass.
How that looking ugly?
I like that dress. It's real ugly over there. Shit.
And it, same way when you see a girl, you know, if she knows you and you can play like that, then that can be the same thing.
So ugly, big head.
You know what I mean?
You know, it just translates.
If she know, like, you saying she look good, you know what I mean?
You
It's just, like I said, we gonna try to speak different.
I'm gonna say it to my wife and see what she say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it to my wife and see what she say. Like,
You know she get offended first.
Girl, you know you ugly.
Now you gotta hit it with the looking ugly. We got some shirts too finna drop, some looking ugly shirts.
Looking ugly shirts.
Yeah, because we already been working. I'll show y'all when I finish, but we already been putting them together, man, and we finna probably. Hopefully, we have some for before Teeth Timber.
They gonna be at the shop.
Hey, you got
Yeah, I'm gonna have them at the shop. Yeah, we finna start having merch and shit at the shop too. You know, what I mean? At the blends. At the
So we gonna see you more often.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah,
He
at
back
the shop,
in.
man.
Yeah,
But I ain't
look.
gonna be. I ain't coming out for nothing, man. You know what I mean? I feel like I done spent my tires in the city. You know what I mean? I done did all the little shows there is to do. I done did the Cotillion too many times. I done did the Rock Islands.
It's time to level up now.
I done did the 54 West a couple times. You know. So next time I get out, it's either gonna be myself, it's gonna be a paid gig, or it's gonna be something for somebody, returning a favor.
You ever think about like bringing anybody to the city?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of shit in store, man. I just, like I said, man, earlier, just talking about getting the grasp on everything. You know what I mean? I went from one extreme to the other. You know what I mean?
You still try to get all the strategies together.
Got to. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going on year 4, and my shop still ain't where I want it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we've only had a couple good years, but that comes with it. You know what I mean? It just is part of the game. But I got shit in play to when it's time to press buttons. I have more connects now. I probably have double the connects I had 8 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about cars that I'm really, if I'm going to pull them, I can pull them. You know what I mean? And it's really going to be significant. But at the same time, I don't want to spin my wheels on something that I'm not ready for. I don't want to give no half-ass track, or I don't want to, you know what I mean, give them no half-ass product. I want to move, you know what I mean? When I put my shit down, I want to be able to stand firmly behind it.
Yeah.
Don't you usually do something for the kids every year?
Just depends.
Something at the barbershop, because I remember I want to say it was like a year or so ago, a couple years back.
We did
it
the
was
back
on,
to school.
Yeah, it was on 93.5.
Yeah, we did the
the backpack drive and stuff.
Yeah, we did the backpack drive. We did 100 free kids haircuts, and we literally did 100. So all that capping and shit that everybody was saying, like we literally, like we really did like 110 or 12 to be, you know what I mean? Because once we locked the doors,
we did 100.
Yeah, but once we locked the doors
for free,
you know what I mean? And each one of my barbers was cutting they cut like 10, 12 kids' heads. You know what I mean? We getting them in and getting them out. You know what I mean? And people still was like, oh, it was like 98. Like, nigga,
why you gonna hate for like
niggas
this?
Gotta have something to say.
Bro, we gave free backpacks and
say.
shit. Like, you know what I mean? But if you ain't doing something good, then people ain't gonna have shit to talk about.
It's that 10-man situation. 4 people gonna like it, 4 people gonna hate it, and then two people gonna be indecisive about the shit. So whatever.
It is what it is.
At the end of the day, man, they hated Jesus. So
absolutely,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've been doing shit all the time, man. I try to stay actively involved with it.
Man,
you know, even coaching was like doing something for the youth for me. You know what I mean? Like that little fucking North High wasn't paying shit. But I went out there on the strength of...
It was for love.
Yeah, of the love of the game.
Giving back.
Trying to give them the knowledge that I did have a chance to have a coach that had some experience, you know what I mean? So I wanted to get that same shit back. Like, shit, maybe that helped me.
And you could light something in a kid that you don't even know started until, later on in life. Man, I really appreciate everything you doing for the city. You did not take advantage of your situation. You 1000% are showing love, and you making sure that people know always and forever where you from. Yeah, because I even saw you at South by Southwest. You made it be known. Like, I'm not from here. I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, for sure. Hit King with you.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to show love with the town, man. You know what I mean? Because this is the foundation.
It's recognized.
This is home base.
Real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we struggling right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, locally, man, we struggling for that one artist to make it over the top. And it don't have to be a radio. You know what I mean? This is not about radio plays no more. Mm-hmm. Like, people be, it's the radio. Like, man, we done had a couple little radio joints, and the radio really ain't controlling shit. You know what I mean? It's the DJs. And I talked to a couple DJs the other day in the shop. It's the DJs. Y'all control this shit.
It's the
y'all
DJs
control the music
and the social media, man.
And social media.
We had a cat from the radio come up and tell us they look at SoundCloud.
Yep.
They're looking at SoundCloud numbers to see what's going to be next.
Yep.
So anytime somebody say they looking at SoundCloud, the radio is looking at SoundCloud, we don't need the radio.
How many times do you listen to your radio a week? If you don't got an auxiliary cord or Bluetooth.
Yeah, you got an aux cord.
Who don't got that shit now?
If you got an aux cord, you don't never listen to it.
Yeah, like ain't nobody turning on the radio. You know what I mean? I listen to that shit in my barbershop. You know what I mean? Because it's edited for one.
Yeah.
And for two, like I said, it's the atmosphere where it's not just gonna be rap. You know what I mean? Like we can get away with certain shit on the radio than you can my playlist or her playlist or whatever.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody listening to the radio, man. That shit. I don't feel like the radio plays. That ain't doing shit no more. You got to find another platform.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the radio now is more for an artist. It's kind of like they have that as an accomplishment.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure it feels good to hear yourself.
A lot of people just
the way the Temptation heartbeats go, that's the shit I'm trying to feel. I ain't saying they, you know what I mean. I'm just saying as far as like if you gonna try to judge yourself or where you should be in life or on your career, like the radio ain't gonna.
Yeah, we here, most definitely.
We're not making music for the radio anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because now it don't matter. Like I ain't gotta make no edited
because the radio will adapt to it because the radio straight up take it and they'll just edit it themselves. Like for instance, Bodak Yellow.
Yeah.
Bodak Yellow wasn't a radio song.
Yeah.
And it pop went #1. Like that's the way it happened.
That's still my shit.
That shit raw, man. She did her thing.
Hey,
Jay White, man, on the beat. You know what I mean? I know Jay White, man. Being down there in Dallas, I met him and chopped it up. You know what I mean? Like on some chopped it up with him. You know what I mean? I got a chance to feel him out. He felt me out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, if I ever want to come back to that and be like, look, yo, this is a situation. I feel like I have that chance. You know what I mean? And that's one of those. You know, I'm not finna just be here. Go take my mixtape out. You know what I mean? I'm not finna do that. You know?
What's your relationship like with SE Trill?
That's my dog. We grew up together.
No shit.
Know what I mean? Yeah. We went to Marshall together, and we went to North together. Man, that's my dog. And we did a lot of shit together. Like as far as just classroom shit, beating on shit, skipping school, doing shit we wasn't supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? I stayed the night at his house. He stayed the night at my house. Type shit.
Shout out Trill, man.
We
already did an episode with Trill, dog. I want to do another one with Trill.
As soon as like the interview started going, and you know we was just vibing and everything, I'm like, I really want to be in a room with Skinny and SE Trill.
We supposed to go tonight.
Man,
he just called me probably like.
No bullshit?
I swear to God, we call that nigga right now. See if he's still on.
Let 4 times pull up with the camera.
Look, what I say? SE Trill, 8:17 p.m. I just talked to that nigga. We supposed to get together tonight, and just try to cook up some shit, probably blow some or something, and just try to get creative with each other. Like for sure. It's just. It's like I said, it's practice. Man, it's like a pickup run. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you want to be the best, you got to show up at WSU at 3 o'clock. That's where all the hoopers gonna be.
Yep. And I'm glad you said that because I was trying to say that when we were talking about the barbers, about what they were trying to do. You got to go through it at the shop. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the school, you got to pay your dues. Yeah. And that's for everything. 4 times.
All right, so. Alright, I got 2 questions for you. Shut up, nigga. So I got 2 questions for you. Little ugly. It's like, nah. Alright, so top 5 rappers.
Right now?
Yeah, just in general. Who is in your top 5?
Man. 2 Chainz was my favorite for a long time.
Hey.
Young LA was in my favorite for his long time.
I've never heard that before.
Man, Young LA, that was shit. Young LA made that music. He
he
used to ride that bitch. Yeah. It was smooth, you know.
Yeah. He really influenced like I would say like a year or 2 of Atlanta music.
Yeah, for sure. Shit. YG, early YG. Those little young niggas was going crazy.
I woke up this morning.
Yeah, early YG. Like I said, of course, Texas music. I can't pinpoint one nigga because they all on the same shit. But of course, I would say Texas. And then, shit, there's so many artists, man, that I can say that's in my top 5.
You gotta put a hole in there.
But I'm just being completely honest.
Yeah.
I do not listen to Hov.
Man.
But I listen to him,
or you don't like him?
I won't say I don't like him. I respect the shit out of him. That's just, you know what I mean? But then when it comes to me, like I was saying, being relatable, I can't relate to some of the shit Hov be talking about. And then the way he delivers it.
Yeah.
I can't, you know what I mean? Like, it just don't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? But, shit, 50 Cent came out with talking about the same shit. Ja Rule, you know what I mean? Ja Rule shit for sure touched me. Like, he was on, he had a work in there with him too, and she's singing, and they, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that's player, you know what I mean? So, it's just different shit, but I can't.
Ja Rule was definitely the first Drake.
Yeah, and I can't say Hov, man. No disrespect to Hov, but I just don't be listening to him like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's my preference, though. You know what I mean? I probably listen to more fucking, the Eclipse album, fucking on repeat. You know what I mean? When I was growing up grinding and shit like that.
Yeah.
Bump the fuck out pushing them. But
but
I wasn't listening to Hov. You know what I mean? Like that was my East Coast preference. And Cassidy and shit.
Man, look, when I heard Black Album, Hov.
Yeah.
Hov.
See, I couldn't tell you none of them shits. I'm just being honest. Even when they was beefing and shit, like I was like Nas and fucking Jay-Z, what they beefing about?
Yeah.
And I never really, I listened to the Ether. Everybody did.
Question.
You know
what
what
the
I mean?
fuck was they beefing
But I don't
about?
even know what Jay-Z's response was, or was he the first one to diss, or what?
Jay was the first one to diss. He dropped Takeover, and then
Nas responded to
Nas had Ether, and then he killed him with Ether. But Jay came back with flames when he dropped Blueprint 2. He had a song on the Blueprint 2 called Blueprint 2. Killed Nas on that joint, but Nas had already finished it with Ether, so it was just like now you're just swinging at the air now.
Yeah, by that time I was listening to the Carter heavy, and I can't tell you what number I was on, but I know damn well I was.
Man, look, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I was on that Carter shit.
It stops after 3 though.
I still remember when Carter 3 dropped.
Huh?
I still remember when the Carter 3 dropped.
Oh yeah, bro. Everybody remember that shit. I
remember
remember like hearing the original version of Millie.
everything.
The original of Millie.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I'll say Carter 2.
Carter 2, yeah. Carter 2 was his was the best Carter, but Carter 3 was, like it had more hits on it though. It was the more, like it was the more commercial album.
Yeah, for sure. I just, for me, that Carter 2, because I was
Carter 2 was
I was in college. I used to be on that road going back and forth. I had a little CD player with a little deck you had to pop out when you got out the car and put that bitch in your pocket and shit. So I remember, like, you know what I mean, what that shit did to me. Like, you get in there like, nigga, where the fuck my Wayne CD at? You know what I mean? Like, you going through the book and shit. Like, nigga, who put it back here?
Hey, and then you gotta look through the behind the CD.
Yeah,
too. That nigga slide over.
binders too.
So I remember that Carter. That was my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
So by that time, like I said, I was a Wayne fan for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that solves that. All right, and my second question is like a part B to his question. He asked you, for advice for up and coming athletes. My question is, what is some advice that you can give to up and coming artists?
Shit, I need some advice. This shit for real. But honestly, I mean, like I said, the things that have worked for me were just taking advantage of every time I was out or going out. You know what I mean? Of course you go out, it's gonna be play shit going on. You know what I mean? But you got to be able to separate yourself from the play shit from the real shit, and really have a purpose for when you go out. You know what I mean? And just take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we go out with no purpose. You know what I mean? You'll see an artist you want to work with, but because you with your homeboy or he feels some type of way or you think I'm unapproachable or something, you just gonna let the opportunity pass instead of just coming out your way and be like, yo, what's up? I'm SkinnyChipYatted, bro. I follow you on Instagram. I seen your video or whatever the situation may be. If you trying to link, let's link. If not, I'll shoot you a message on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like whatever. But niggas be so fucking. You know what I mean? And we want to do that, man. And you got to put your pride aside and let all that cool shit
be
go.
Humble.
And be humble. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, it's all right, nigga. You know what I mean? It's okay to come up and approach a nigga and be like, yo, this is a situation. You know what I mean? But niggas be so cool. They be like, you finna play me. All right. Well, play yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's all you end up doing is playing yourself.
That's a fact. Closing off don't get fed.
Exactly.
That's big facts. I like that answer, though. Maximize your opportunities.
Every time.
Well, bro, I gotta congratulate you. It's midnight.
Video out.
The video is out.
Video is out.
We about to watch that shit right now.
Like me. I'm about to try to find that shit.
Like Me is out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and jump on it right now.
Like Me. Let me see. Oh, shit. See that shit.
I think we missed the deadline.
Shit. The nigga who dropping it better not have missed the deadline. That money was on time, you know? The money was on time.
I think I just might have got somebody in trouble.
But and that's another thing too, cause he dude cool. If anything, you know what I mean. It's probably he's about to show up. But just being professional, man. Like if you can't be professional, man, anybody gonna take you serious. You know what I mean? And you have to remember going into this shit is like you dealing with a bunch of street niggas, especially at the beginning. A bunch of niggas who don't know shit. You hearing one thing from this nigga, he saying this how you get it. One nigga saying this how you get it. Another, you know what I mean? So until you separate yourself to where you dealing with people who have resumes, who have actually done it, who've actually seen it, you're gonna deal with a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? So when the niggas say your video gonna be done at Thursday at 5:30, if that shit ain't done at that time and it's 2 weeks later, you damn near gotta take that slap on yourself. Like nigga, you gotta for real know who you fucking with when you at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or you gotta just know, okay, I'm not gonna trip if it's not done Thursday. He said Thursday, but in my head, I'm gonna say Sunday.
Shit, dog, I'm gonna hit him on Friday morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him on Friday morning or whatever. Just to, you know what I mean, to keep yourself cool, cause you can't control another human being. But we be sitting at the crib, bitch ass niggas, man, you bought, and then you all hot.
All you gotta do is just let somebody
fuck
know.
around and buy a good
communicate.
Man,
that's a problem that everybody would want to face now. Lack of communication. Just communicate.
Here we go, man. I guess we can watch it on this shit.
Man,
we in there.
We in there?
We about to watch this video, man.
So, man, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an episode of Point Proven. I go by the name of Rello. That's RELLO.
4 times the genius, man. Forerunner.com. Man.
I go by SkinnyChipYatted.
Hey, let's get it, man.
Appreciate you coming,
Hey,
brother.
man. Thank you.
Man, hey,
My
y'all
God,
go ahead and check out the
We're
video.
gonna have to get up again real soon,
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Hey, we're gonna be at the barbershop.
Already.
Yeah.
When is the re-grand opening?
We haven't set a date, but it's gonna be during. I don't know if it's gonna be during September, but it'll be somewhere close. In that proximity, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. So appreciate you. Appreciate everything you doing for the city, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You working hard, man. I'm loving what you're doing with the music, and I'm following you. I'm behind you 100%.
Sure.
Whatever you need, we behind you.
Appreciate
so,
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out SkinnyChipYatted.
It's the man right now.
It's the video,
Much
man. You
love.
got to watch the video.
Let's get it pop.